Hopefully you're going to get some money back on those income taxes this year, and you may be ready to knock out a wall in the bathroom. But before you swing that hammer, Jody and Kevin Farrell are here with some tips. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hi.
You know, the bathroom's kind of an important room in your home.
Well,
at times it's the most important room.
It is the single most important room in the home from time to time. But what are some things you look at your bathroom and you think, okay, maybe I just need new surfaces, or you want to gut the whole thing. How do we start this process?
okay, well, you call us.
Okay.
And
Get the
then-
tax refund.
Get your tax refund, and then you call us, and then a representative will come out to their home. And when we come out to the house, when they call us, we try to determine what exactly it is that they're needing, so we know what to stock our car with before we leave to head out on that appointment, because we bring the showroom to you. So depending on
that.
no, and so then once we get to the home, we go through what the do's and the don'ts, what we can and what we cannot do. And there's a lot that we can't do that they, the viewing audience sees on television and says, oh, I can put that in here. And a lot of times that it's not really the case.
All of those TV shows where you're seeing all the remodeling, that kind of puts a pressure on you guys too, because I want to put the toilet over there.
Yes.
You know, and of course the pipe is over there.
That four-letter TV network is sometimes the bane of our existence. Yes.
Yeah, so once we determine what we can and what we cannot do, and then we get out all of the products that could make that happen, whatever we've decided to move forward with. And then we pick the colors. We pick the colors in the light of their bathroom, because the light of their bathroom looks totally different than if you were to come into my showroom with all the fluorescent
right
lighting.
here, for example, if you brought this in,
Yes.
we've got all this lighting overhead. It's going to change
Yes.
the colors and everything.
Yeah, it makes everything look completely different. And things that, in this lighting may not look crazy dark. Once we get it into your bathroom, it might be like, oh, I don't think I want something that dark in my home. So we have that happen when we go to home shows and people see our samples and say, oh, this is the color I want. And then we bring that color into their house. They're like, oh, that's not what I want at all. So
well, that's why that's important to see it in your own environment.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to come into the home, and it's not, to twist their arm and get their checkbook out and force it. It's really so we can see what we're working with, so we can be fair when it comes to giving them the estimate, and then also let them, as I mentioned, pick out their colors and product in their light.
Well, and now, you've several times you guys have brought the product that you have, like the countertops and the wall, and the choices. I don't know, how do you bring them all, because you have so many options.
With the flooring and the countertops, we really have to narrow it down. I mean, we have a select few, we have a lot of options, but most of the time it boils down to a handful that people actually select. And just from experience and knowing what they do and do not choose, that's what we bring in.
Well, for example, last night we did one. We had, a bathroom that we went to, and their ceilings were lower. And they've never had a shower head in their bathroom. So when it came to converting that bathtub into a walk-in shower, they had that popcorn ceiling over their shower, and we don't know how that humidity from that shower head's going to respond to the plaster. So at that point, we have to pick an item that's going to go from the floor to the ceiling and then over to the ceiling. And there are certain products that you can't do that with. So that kind of limited them to, if you're wanting this to be a fully functional shower, this is really the avenue that we need to go. So again, I needed to see that because they didn't think of that.
Yeah, because you can't just have that plaster in there. Well, you could for a minute.
No, not very long.
If you want it all over you.
And I think that's setting. One of the things you have to do is set realistic expectations with your clients.
You do, and a lot of times that's the hardest part of our job.
Because we see these beautiful things, and this is what we want, and then you're going, well,
you're like, what do you mean I can't have that?
A lot of times they're confrontational about it.
Well,
You tell them we're licensed, as anyone that comes in their home should be, licensed, bonded, and insured, and they think for whatever reason they can just do certain things, and it's not within code. We're not the person to do that for you.
Yeah, and that is part of the learning curve, is to know what's code. Which you didn't set the code. You have to.
I enforce it. Yeah,
you
that's
have
exactly
to enforce
right.
the code, and so there are lots of things that need to be done. And these good people right here will walk you through the process, and they will do it with energy and friendship and warmth, and they have great stuff to bring. So give them a call and get that bathroom project on track. We'll be back with more Local Lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles has been sponsored by Home Envy.